It was you remember the Quran burning pastor?
Oh, sure.
You remember
Florida.
Mosque at 9/11? You know?
Yes.
That year, all that was just hot and heavy,
Sure.
you know?
Yeah.
And I was very disappointed at some of the things the media was asking people about that, instead of asking the right questions, they were asking all the wrong questions. And this pastor wanted to burn Qurans. And our response to that was, look, he can burn all the Qurans he wants, man. The Quran has been for centuries saved in the hearts of men, men and women. At the same time, we're not going to do that. We're going to respond to something evil or bad with something good, okay? So we said we're going to open our mosque on 9/11 the entire day, and we're going to teach people the Quran. They're welcome to come in, eat and drink, and we're going to tell them, we're going to answer their questions and teach them about the Quran, okay?
Did you have a response?
Yeah, we had an excellent response. We had one of our best responses over the years. We had Christians and others that came into our mosque, and it was open for, maybe 8 hours or something. And it was just a wonderful response, great feeling situation. But we had some commentary, local commentary about this invitation. And the commentary was very troubling. And it was, folks on the other side that were saying, don't you dare go to their mosque. If you go there, they're just going to kill you. They're going to blow you up. They're going to do this and that to you. Don't believe them. They're a bunch of liars. And now here's the part that was really heavy hitting. We should poison all their children with cyanide-laced Kool-Aid, and we should rape their girls with pig-laced condoms, and so on and so forth. Now, that's okay when a leader of a community is reading these comments on his interview on ABC, on 29, 23, 17. But when my wife, who was fighting cancer at the time, was lying in bed reading this stuff, and I saw her eyes, I saw tears running down her eyes. I said, honey, what's wrong with you? What's going on? She goes, have you read these comments about your interview? About pig-laced condoms and cyanide-laced Kool-Aid? And I said, honey, why are you reading that stuff? I said, that's just a few folks,
right,
that are very hateful, that are saying, really mean things. Please don't read that stuff, so on and so forth. But I knew from the connections that I had and the situation where I was in and the people that I talked to, that this was a very dangerous, growing phenomenon that was catching a lot of traction. I didn't tell my wife that. In later years, she realized and understood it, was able to deal with it a lot better. But that night, she had a lot of pain, and it pained me to watch a wonderful teacher, a wonderful mother, a wonderful wife, a great person, know that people hated her and her children, her daughter and her son. They would poison her son with cyanide-laced Kool-Aid, and they would rape her daughter with pig-laced condoms, and they would kill her based on the dialogue, based on the comments they were making, right? And here she was, that kind of a person, and she was as white as ABC, and American as in you and me, or anybody. And it hurt me. It really hurt me more than anything that my wife had to feel that way. And I want people like that across America not to feel that way. It doesn't matter if they're Christian, Jewish, Muslim, Sikh, whatever. Right. None of us should have to feel that way. We just shouldn't have to feel that way.
I agree.
We have a better dialogue. We can change the narrative.
So that's what we're doing.
Yeah.